Reinforcing the programming, how the matrix maintains control. Welcome back to Positive Vortex, where we uncover the layers of illusion and dive deep into the mechanisms that shape our reality. In this series, The Matrix Code, Deciphering the Keys to Freedom, we've explored how the matrix operates as a system of control, limiting our awareness and potential. Today in Episode 6, we'll unravel how the matrix perpetuates itself, how it reinforces the programming that keeps humanity trapped in cycles of fear, limitation, and compliance. The matrix isn't static, it's adaptive. It evolves alongside us, using powerful tools to reprogram and reinforce its control. From education to entertainment, from technology to social norms, the matrix ensures its survival by embedding its code deep within us. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how this works, and most importantly, how to break free. Let's dive in. What is programming in the matrix? Programming in the matrix is the process of shaping your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors to align with the system's agenda. It's the code written into the fabric of our daily lives, telling us what to think, how to act, and what to aspire to. Unlike computer programming, the matrix's programming doesn't use lines of code. It uses culture, education, media, and societal norms to embed its influence. The goal of this programming is simple: to keep you asleep, distracted, and disconnected from your true power. Here's the critical insight. You are not born programmed, you are born free. But from the moment you enter this world, the matrix begins its work, subtly shaping your perception of reality. Let's explore how this programming is reinforced. 1. The role of education, conditioning the mind. Education is one of the matrix's most effective tools for reinforcing programming. From a young age, we're placed in systems designed not to empower us, but to condition us. Schools often prioritize obedience, memorization, and conformity over creativity, critical thinking, and self-discovery. Consider this: you're taught what to think, but rarely how to think. You're tested on your ability to follow rules, not your capacity to question them. You're rewarded for fitting into the system, not for challenging it. This isn't an accident. The education system is designed to create workers, not thinkers, individuals who follow the rules rather than question the system. By the time we leave school, most of us are deeply programmed to seek external validation, fear failure, and suppress our unique gifts. Ask yourself, what were you taught in school that truly served your growth, and what were you taught that kept you small? 2. The media, the matrix propaganda machine. The media is another powerful tool for reinforcing programming. Every day, we're bombarded with messages from news outlets, movies, TV shows, advertisements, and social media platforms. These messages don't just inform us, they shape how we see the world and ourselves. Here's how the media reinforces the matrix. Fear and division. News cycles focus on crises, conflicts, and catastrophes, keeping us in a constant state of fear and anxiety. Fear lowers our vibration, making us easier to control. Consumerism. Advertisements tell us that happiness comes from external things, products, status symbols, and experiences, reinforcing the idea that we're incomplete without them. Stereotypes and norms. Movies and TV shows perpetuate stereotypes about gender, race, and class, subtly shaping what we consider normal or acceptable. But the media's most insidious weapon is repetition. When we hear the same narratives over and over, they begin to feel true, even if they're not. This is why it's so important to question the information you consume and choose sources that empower rather than program you. 3. Technology, the digital matrix. Technology has brought incredible advancements, but it's also become one of the Matrix's most effective tools for reinforcing programming. Social media platforms, for example, are designed to keep you scrolling, distracted, and addicted. Algorithms curate what you see, reinforcing your existing beliefs and limiting your exposure to new perspectives. This creates echo chambers, digital bubbles, where the same ideas are repeated endlessly, solidifying your programming. But it doesn't stop there. Surveillance. The digital world tracks your every move, collecting data on your habits, preferences, and vulnerabilities. This data is used not just to sell you products, but to shape your behavior. Artificial intelligence. AI systems are increasingly being used to manipulate public opinion, from targeted advertising to deepfake videos. The lines between reality and illusion are becoming harder to discern. The digital matrix isn't just a reflection of the physical matrix, it's an amplification of it. To break free, you must become conscious of how technology influences your thoughts and actions. 4. Social norms, the power of collective programming. Social norms are the invisible rules that govern how we interact with each other. They tell us what's appropriate, what's taboo, and what's expected. While some norms promote harmony, many are designed to enforce conformity and suppress individuality. Think about these unspoken rules. Don't stand out too much. Follow the crowd. Success means having a good job, a house, and a family. These norms create a powerful pressure to conform. When you step outside these expectations, when you challenge the status quo, you risk being judged, ostracized, or ridiculed. This social pressure is one of the Matrix's most effective tools for maintaining control. But here's the truth. The greatest breakthroughs in history have come from people who broke the rules, who refused to accept the programming of their time. To see beyond the Matrix, you must be willing to question the norms that no longer serve you. 5. The illusion of choice. The Matrix's trick. The Matrix often gives us the illusion of choice, making us believe we're in control when in reality the options are carefully curated. For example, in politics, we're often presented with two opposing parties, but both serve the same underlying system. In consumerism, we're given endless brands and products, but they all reinforce the same message: buy more to be happy. In careers, we're funneled into paths that prioritize profit over purpose, keeping us tied to the system. True freedom doesn't come from choosing within the Matrix's framework, it comes from stepping outside it entirely. It means creating your own path, rather than following the ones laid out for you. How the Matrix adapts to resistance. The Matrix is not a static system. It evolves. As more people awaken to its control, the Matrix adapts, finding new ways to reinforce its programming. For example, spiritual movements are often co-opted by the Matrix, turning authentic paths of awakening into commodified trends. Resistance movements are infiltrated or discredited, ensuring they never gain enough momentum to disrupt the system. Alternative platforms are created, but often end up reinforcing the same divisions and narratives they claim to oppose. This adaptability is why true awakening requires constant vigilance. The Matrix will always find new ways to pull you back in, but awareness is your greatest defense. Breaking the cycle, reclaiming your sovereignty. To break free from the Matrix's programming, you must reclaim your sovereignty, your power to think, feel, and act independently of the system. Here's how. 1. Question the narrative. Ask yourself, who benefits from this belief, norm, or rule? Does it empower me, or does it limit me? 2. Detox your mind. Limit your exposure to fear-based media, mindless entertainment, and negative influences. Replace them with sources that uplift and inspire you. 3. Rediscover your inner truth. Spend time in stillness, connecting with your intuition and higher self. Your inner truth is your compass beyond the Matrix. 4. Surround yourself with freedom seekers. Build a community of like-minded individuals who support your growth and challenge you to think critically. 5. Create your own reality. Stop waiting for permission to live authentically. Design a life that aligns with your values, passions, and purpose. Breaking free from the programming isn't easy, but it's the most liberating journey you'll ever take. The subtle nature of programming. The Matrix doesn't rely on overt oppression to maintain control. It thrives on subtlety. The most effective programming is the kind you don't even realize is happening. It's woven into the very fabric of your daily life, influencing your thoughts and actions without your conscious awareness. For example, language. Words shape perception. The Matrix programs you through language, embedding limiting beliefs into everyday phrases like, "That's impossible," "You can't have everything," or "That's just the way things are." These phrases subtly reinforce the idea that you are powerless and the system is unchangeable. Cultural rituals. From the daily grind of a 9-to-5 job to the endless cycle of consumer holidays, the Matrix uses routine and repetition to keep you in its rhythm, preventing you from questioning the bigger picture. The fear of being different. The Matrix conditions you to value belonging over authenticity. By stigmatizing those who step outside its norms, it reinforces conformity and suppresses individuality. The genius of the Matrix lies in its invisibility. Most people never question the programming because they don't even realize it's there. Awareness is the first step to breaking free. How reinforcement becomes self-sustaining. Once the Matrix's programming takes root, it becomes self-sustaining. People begin to police themselves and each other without any need for external intervention. Consider this: peer pressure. Society rewards those who conform and punishes those who challenge the norm. This creates a culture where people are afraid to stand out, even when conformity no longer serves them. Internalized beliefs. Over time, external rules become internalized. You no longer need someone to tell you what's acceptable because you've already absorbed the system's values as your own. The fear of judgment. The Matrix amplifies your fear of being judged, ridiculed, or ostracized. This fear keeps you locked in a cycle of self-censorship, ensuring you never step too far out of line. The Matrix's greatest trick is convincing you to enforce its rules on yourself. Breaking this cycle requires you to question not only the system, but also your own internalized programming. The power of identity in reinforcing programming. Identity is one of the Matrix's most powerful tools. By convincing you to identify with certain roles, labels, and categories, the system creates a framework that defines who you are and what you're capable of. For example, you're told you're a citizen with duties to your nation that often supersede your personal well-being. You're labeled as part of a specific race, gender, or social class, with expectations and limitations assigned to each. You're conditioned to believe your worth is tied to external achievements, your job title, your income, or your possessions. These identities are designed to box you in, keeping you focused on maintaining the Matrix's version of success rather than discovering your true, limitless self. But here's the truth. You are not your labels. You are not your job, your nationality, or your social status. You are infinite awareness, temporarily experiencing life through a human form. The moment you detach from these imposed identities, the Matrix begins to lose its grip on you. The role of entertainment in reinforcing programming. Entertainment is often seen as an escape, but in the Matrix, it's another tool for control. Movies, TV shows, music, and games are not inherently bad, but they're frequently used to subtly reinforce the system's values and narratives. Here's how entertainment reinforces programming: glorification of violence. Many action movies and video games glorify violence as a solution to conflict, subtly normalizing aggression and desensitizing us to real-world suffering. Promotion of materialism. Popular media often equates happiness with wealth, status, and possessions, keeping you trapped in a cycle of consumerism. Distraction from reality. Endless streaming platforms and mindless entertainment keep you distracted from the deeper questions about your life and the world around you. Entertainment isn't inherently harmful, but it's crucial to consume it consciously. Ask yourself, what messages am I absorbing? Are they empowering me or reinforcing the Matrix's control? The evolution of the Matrix. Adapting to awakening. The Matrix is not a static system. It evolves to counter resistance. As more people awaken to its control, it adapts, finding new ways to reinforce programming and pull them back in. Here's how the Matrix evolves. Co-opting movements. Spirituality, activism, and self-help are often co-opted by the system. What begins as a genuine path to awakening is turned into a trend or commodity, diluting its impact. Hijacking technology. The Matrix uses technological advancements like AI and big data to predict and influence behavior more effectively. Personalized algorithms keep you locked in echo chambers, reinforcing your existing beliefs. Infiltrating consciousness, the Matrix infiltrates even the language of freedom, turning ideas like self-care into marketing tools for consumerism. The Matrix thrives on complacency. To stay free, you must remain vigilant, constantly questioning the systems and narratives that shape your perception. Breaking the chains, expanding beyond the programming, breaking free from the programming of the Matrix isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process of deprogramming and self-discovery. Here are advanced steps to expand beyond the system. 1. Deconstruct your beliefs. Identify the beliefs that limit you and ask, where did this come from? Is it serving me? Replace limiting beliefs with empowering truths that align with your higher self. 2. Challenge the norms. Question the societal norms you've been taught to follow. Why do they exist? Who benefits from them? Be willing to step outside the status quo and create your own path. 3. Reclaim your attention. Your attention is your most valuable asset, and the Matrix is constantly vying for it. Practice mindfulness and intentional living to take control of where you direct your energy. 4. Embrace authenticity. The Matrix wants you to fit in, but your power lies in your uniqueness. Embrace your authentic self, even if it means standing out or being misunderstood. 5. Raise your frequency. Shift your focus from fear and scarcity to love and abundance. Practice gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion to raise your vibration and transcend the Matrix's control. 6. Foster genuine connection. The Matrix isolates us, but true freedom comes from unity. Build meaningful relationships based on trust, understanding, and shared values. The ripple effect of awakening. When you begin to break free from the programming, you don't just liberate yourself. You inspire others to do the same. Awakening is contagious. When one person escapes the Matrix, they create a ripple effect, challenging the system's control over those around them. This is why your journey matters. By deprogramming yourself and living authentically, you become a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. Together, we can weaken the Matrix's hold and create a reality based on truth, freedom, and love. Closing challenge. Are you ready to reclaim your power? The Matrix will continue to reinforce its programming as long as we allow it to. But the moment you begin to question, to challenge, and to awaken, the system starts to crumble. The choice is yours. Will you remain a passive participant in the program, or will you take the first step toward reclaiming your power and rewriting the narrative? The path to freedom isn't easy, but it's worth it. Let's walk it together. Thank you for watching Positive Vortex. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And if my content resonates with you, don't forget to click the thanks button to show your appreciation. Your support means the world. Let's keep spreading positivity together.